Chapter 5, Penalties. 5.1. A rebuke is a sanction applied to a fighter for insignificant rules violations. Its aim is to draw the fighter's attention to his actions. It's not to be put in the record. 5.2. A warning is a yellow card given to a fighter for a rules violation, and it is to be stated in the record. The yellow card influences the rating of the fighter and his team. The yellow card can be given only by the Knight Marshal of the tournament. A fighter gets a yellow card in the following cases. 5.2.1. For use of any prohibited actions stated in Chapter 4, Prohibited Techniques. 5.2.2. For use of any actions that are not listed in Chapter 3, Authorized Techniques. 5.2.3. For rising and standing up on both feet after falling on the lists before the command, Stop the battle. 5.2.4. For poor quality, dirty, rusty, dented, or not authentic gear. 5.2.5. For unsportsmanlike behavior, boorishness, foul language, or shouting at the referees, opponents, or spectators. 5.2.6. For starting a battle before the command, to the battle. 5.2.7. For keeping to attack after the command, stop the battle, and a yellow flag hanging before the face. 5.2.8. For ignoring the Knight Marshal's or field referee's commands. 5.2.9. For the continuation of a battle without an important element of the protective arms. Important. For all the violations mentioned above, the fighter can get 1 or 2 yellow cards for one violation, depending on the seriousness of the violation and the decision of the Knight Marshal. 5.3. If a fighter gets 2 yellow cards, he is removed from the competition. 2 yellow cards are equal to 1 red card. 5.4. Disqualification, the red card, is the sanction applied to a fighter for serious or recurrent, the second yellow card, rules violations, which should be stated in the report. After the fighter gets the red card, he is removed from further participation in the competition and is replaced by a substitute fighter of the team. A fighter can be disqualified only by the Knight Marshal of the tournament. Grounds for disqualification of a fighter. 5.4.1. Systematical rules violation when the fighter gets 2 cards within an event. 5.4.2. Injuring an opponent with a prohibited stroke or technique. 5.4.3. Rude and systematical dissent, not reasoned contestation of referees' decisions, insulting opponents or other participants of the event, or treating them with no respect. 5.5. Disqualification of a fighter affects the rating of his team. In the battle in which a fighter got the red or the second yellow card, and in the next fight of the event, the team has to conduct with not full membership, 1 fighter less in comparison to the opponents. Important. In the next battle after a fighter got the red card, his team has to conduct with not full membership, 1 fighter less in comparison to the opponents. 5.6. In a case when 2 fighters of a team are disqualified, got 2 red cards, and any fighter of the team gets a warning, a yellow card, the Knight Marshal of the tournament can disqualify the entire team. 5.7.1. The team gets more than 2 red cards within an event, plus 1 warning to a team fighter. 5.7.2. The team and its captain enter into dissent with referees and contest their decision, insults opponents or behaves disrespectfully with them, as well as other parties in the competition. 5.7. Team disqualification is a sanction applied to an entire team in the following cases.